Good morning. We're still at Mount Hood at the Timberline Lodge. We're leaving. It's about mile 2097. And we're gonna go about 21 miles today. We got Mount Hood up here. Not a lot of snow up there, but still a little bit. And it's just a gorgeous view of all the mountains. I think that's Mount Jefferson in the background. And yeah, we slept in this dry creek bed. Anyway, we're gonna move out soon and check out some waterfalls along the way. So I'm excited about that. And we're gonna go from there, back at it. I feel surprisingly good after doing 53 miles the other day. We were gonna leave yesterday, but we're meeting my parents in Cascade Locks, and so we had a little time to kill. Like, we were just gonna do some short days, but we decided just to stay again at the Timberline Lodge. We camped outside of it that night, but and they have a hot tub, there's food, there's beer, whatever. So it was nice to soak in the hot tub a while, and my body feels good, surprisingly. I have one little blister on the bottom of my second toe on my left foot. But that's it. My hip flexor's a little tight, but you know, I just do some stretches, loosen them up. It's just, I'm kind of amazed at our bodies, how they're so flexible and tough and can take a beating and then keep going. So anyway, really cool. I'm happy about all that. I think we're going to Ramona Falls. It's about 12 miles from here for lunch. And if I remember right, I think it's the one where we can walk behind it, and it's beautiful. So I'm excited to see that, and I'll show it to you guys when I get there. And of course, anything else that's interesting, or I may just want to babble about stuff. I've been known to do that. So anyway, hope you're enjoying the sights. River way down there. Mount Hood. A lot of sand. It's like walking on the beach. There's legs, all fired up and ready to go. Boom. Hi. So I just stepped on a rock and fell down really bad. Could you like film?
He scared the crap out of me. I just saw this giant man tumble. Let me walk up so you can see the spot.
There it is.
See, I like saw it was okay. So you can see this is exactly where his pole was left. I did not touch it. So I think it was that. And I just saw him, and then he actually rolled down the trail.
All right.
I guess he's fine, so it's funny now, but I was actually very concerned about it.
We gave this spot the credit it deserved. Man down, but I'm okay. What are you doing?
Hey guys, it's facts. We're here. I don't know how Grizz does this. Well, we're all here and we're together and we're family. Bye. Okay, so the first video wasn't good, so I'm redoing it. So Grizz usually does this, and well, no, he comes over and then he goes, hey guys, we're gonna hike about 21 miles today. And then he's like, and this is where we're at. And then he does this, and then he goes like this. And then he's like, here's the tramley, here's everyone. This is what everyone's doing. And then here's the waterfall. Spice and I climbed up that. And yeah, and now we're here. So that's what we're doing. I think that this was a better video than my first one. They're only gonna get better. I hope you guys look forward to them. See you guys soon. Goodbye.
Been my favorite stream so far on trail. It has all these undercut banks for habitat, logs, large wood debris. It's just beautiful. All the moss and boulders. It's a really neat little valley here. This is actually the alternate trail to Ramona Falls, which we saw earlier. It's it's not on the PCT, but it does like a little loop, so I'm getting back to the PCT right now, and this it was totally worth it. It's like a 2.5 mile loop or something. Just a neat little stream. Love it. We got Fact, who we also call Little Mr. Man, and Old Spice, and John and his friend Justin are ahead of me, and I got Legs behind me, and Beaver and Windchime are behind all of us. I think they stayed back at the lodge for a little bit. And it is almost 4 o'clock, and I got a lot of miles to go, like 10 and a half. Been taking it a little slow today. Just because my legs were still kind of tired from the 24-hour challenge. So we've gone, I don't know, like 11 miles, and I got another 11 to go. But I am speeding it up this afternoon. Just had a great lunch, got recharged, and we're going for it. But if you do the PCT, check out Ramona Falls. It's really pretty. Just a neat little area, and this valley is gorgeous. I love it. Nice, Bus. I think we hiked to that ridge and then down and then that ridge all the way through here. Mount Hood. Morning. Everyone's packing up. We're at this paved road. Camped here for the night. There's a few campgrounds around here. We are at mile, I think it's 2115. Today we are hiking maybe just 19 because there is the tunnel waterfall. I've been waiting for this. There's the path goes behind the waterfall, and it's just beautiful. So definitely capture that for you guys. Everyone's here except for Windchime. He took off already. He's on the trail, so we're gonna catch up to him. And Mon is behind us, I think by a couple of days, hoping she catches up to us. I want to do a shout out to Eric Austinson. I played your song for the Tramley and they love it. This and That by Intrepid Sound, I think. It's on Spotify. Dude, it's awesome, man. We love it. This and That. Good stuff. So keep it rolling, brother. Anyway, we're gonna start moving out, and yeah, I'll show you the sights. I'm excited about this waterfall. It's beautiful. You guys are gonna love it. Stay tuned. Yeah, look at that. Again, Eric, I'm risking my life out here. You know, obviously goblins set up this trap, this deadfall, Death Trap 5000. So now I gotta try to avoid this. Luckily I caught it before it was too late. You gotta keep your eyes open out here, man. There's all kinds of creatures that are trying to get you. I'm gonna have to walk around it. This is gonna be pretty intense. Wish me luck. Luckily I survived the trap. But now I'm just looking. Look at all this vegetation. I mean, take it for granted, but walking through the desert, there was nothing. Now there's all this, and it just reminded me of last night. We were getting water, and Beaver's like, I really want to know what this plant is. And I'm like, oh, it's a rhododendron. But he had no idea. He's from Utah. There's not lush vegetation out there like here in Oregon. So it must be pretty neat for him just to be surrounded by all this stuff. I grew up in Washington, so I'm kind of used to the green lushness, but anyway, I just found that kind of interesting. Kind of like I think I did a video a while back about Monique just being excited about chipmunks and squirrels, you know, just because she's from Australia, and just all the different animals that she's seen. So I think everyone that comes out here has a different experience. And we were talking to Buss's friend Justin, and he did the PCT in 2019, I guess, and he's just like, everyone's through hiking experience is different, and even if you go out again, it's going to be again a different experience, even though it's the same trail. So anyway, kind of cool. I know some of you are thinking about through hiking the PCT, and I encourage you to do so. It's been a great experience so far. It's been a lot of fun. Hopefully I'm not ruining all the sights for you, but again, your experience will be different. So definitely do it if you're thinking about it. Just in case you haven't had enough of Mount Hood yet, there it is. I think we kind of walked around it on those ridges, but really neat area in here. I'm really excited about the tunnel falls. I've been waiting to see that in person, because I've seen it on other people's YouTube channels. But it's gonna be so pretty. I'm excited. I think there's maybe a swimming hole. In the comments, someone said there's a swimming hole like 0.3 miles downstream or something. So we may go check that out and hang out. As we all love swimming in these creeks and lakes. It feels amazing. Can we talk about druids for a minute? course we can, because I'm out here by myself. So in Dungeons and Dragons, a druid is like a nature priest, and they're one of my favorite classes. I haven't played one in a while, but I've just been thinking about them a lot while in this forest. They have all kinds of special abilities, and they can cast spells, and I just started thinking, like, some spells I've never cast before, like Pass Without Trace. They can go through the woods and not leave a trail. And I just never have cast that spell before, and I just started thinking about it, like how useful that would be out here. Like when you're out here experiencing it for yourself, when you get to the game and you're playing, you can really kind of start thinking about that. They also can walk through overgrown areas and it won't slow down their movement. So I imagine the vegetation just kind of parts away so they can walk like there's a trail. And that's great for the druid, but if the party's doing like a hex crawl and they're exploring a forest, they basically have to, I mean, there's no Pacific Crest Trail, right? They have to make their own trails through this fantasy land, which is going to take a lot of effort and creates a lot of noise. While if they have a druid in the party, he or she can just kind of wander through, no problem. So it got me thinking, well, paladins, or holy knights or whatever, they have this protection from evil 10-foot radius that benefits the party. It seems like it would make sense for a druid to have that ability of pass through overgrown areas in a 10-foot radius to help their party. That would make it a lot more useful and interesting. Maybe it could even be a spell instead of an ability, but man, just coming out here, I keep thinking, like, if there's a scenario where the party's being chased by, 100 orcs or something, some of those spells and abilities could really come in handy. But I think most people, like myself, always think, oh, okay, when can I cast Fireball? I mean, druids can't cast that, but those are the kind of spells that people want to cast to do that big damage stuff. But these little spells, to help the party escape or be more clever or whatever, I think can really enhance gameplay. Those are my thoughts through this forest. I am way in the back. I got to catch up to the others, but just having a good time thinking about things, and I'm just loving the forest. Look at these trees. They're just falling over. These big rocks. There's another one. I passed about 8 on the trail. There's another one. And another one. This place got hammered. It's amazing that these trees can just be torn down like this. I mean, I know most of you think it's probably wind that did this, possibly from a dragon, but no, I think this is giants again. I can't escape these giants. Look at them. They just pushed all these trees down in a rage, in a battle against nature, I guess. I don't know. This is just crazy. No, but seriously, a powerful force. Just look at it, one after another. Boom, boom, boom. Like something's just walking and pushing these things over. Wasn't me, I promise. But that is insane. You going under?
It's a tight squeeze. I have to take off my pack. Both of them. 2 in a row. Yeah, maybe you could pass me my pack?
Yeah. for $20.
Whatever.
Oh, there's 2 trees.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want me to scoot underneath or over?
Under.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
I want to go over.
Do it.
I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't video this because I may look silly. But let's keep it real.
Yeah.
I'm going over.
All right. It's steep on this side.
Yeah. Poles. Don't try this at home, kids. That's not too bad.
Okay.
Till the last foot here.
Whoop.
You're gonna catch me?
Yeah.
Catch me! All right. Action shots for the people.
For the people.
They need to know what's going on out here. But all these fallen trees, due to the giants, of course. Hill giants, I think. Nasty brutes. Well done. Maximum effort.
There's one more.
There's another little view. There's just a lot of dead trees going on over there. And I believe that is Mount St. Helens off in the distance with its blown off top. So we just gotta climb all those other hills and stuff and make our way towards there. No big deal. But yeah, look at all those dead trees down there. That's not good. I don't think that's from fire. Maybe it is. Hard to tell. I just ate some thimbleberries, which were pretty good. And there's a few blueberries that I've been gobbling down as I go, so that's a treat. Yeah, I think my body is a little beat up from the 24-hour challenge. Yesterday was, I did okay, but I just felt tired. My legs were tired. And then this morning I felt like I got run over by a truck. So I don't know what's going on with that. But I'm feeling okay. I'm just a little tired. That's okay. We're gonna get through it because that's my only job, is to hike. So I will hike well. We got, let's see, about 1.5 miles to the junction. I am going off the PCT on an alternate trail to check out Tunnel Falls. There's like a big loop. I'm not a purist, so I'm okay with that. I think it's about the same distance, whatever. I'm missing out on a lake, but I really want to see this waterfall. I want to show you guys it because it's awesome. I'm hoping to dunk my head in that or something. But that's about 6 miles from the junction. So I got about 7.5 miles to go. And then I may go a little further because the next day we should go into Cascade Locks, and I don't really want to spend a full day of hiking. It'd be about 12 miles if we stopped at near the waterfall. And I'd rather have it be like 5 or 6 miles to town. So we'll see. I think people are going to hang out at the falls, maybe try to swim somewhere. But it's not all that warm. It's a little cold, but the sun is out, so we'll see. Probably would do me good to jump in the water. This canopy's sure nice to beat the heat. Okay, usually I'm like 15, maybe 20% right. Let's see here. I think that's Mount St. Helens. And way back there, I think that's Mount Rainier. I'm kind of surprised I can see it. I could be wrong. And then over there, I think is Mount Adams. But how cool is it that it's clear enough to see all these glorious mountains out here? Really neat spot on the PCT. This is where I came from, and this is where I'm going. And look at this juniper. I'm not a big juniper fan, but I think this is some kind of heather or juniper or something. Really neat. Nice little ground cover. I like that. We got some purple flowers. So a neat little landscape out here. I don't know. This looks like some kind of spirea to me, but I'm not sure. I've been hiking with Legs quite a bit. She knows a lot of plants, so she's been sharing her knowledge, and I had my first watermelon berry. So that was delicious. Anyways, really nice day today. I think I just hit the junction, so I'm gonna head towards the Tunnel Falls. Wave to Mom.
Red Lobster.
Red Lobster. Looks like we got a little troll cave down there by the pool. Or maybe that's where Gollum lives. I don't know if I can catch this or not. A little waterfall action. And a little cliff action. Sketchy. This is pretty cool. Whew. All right. Gorgeous. Whoa. Really pretty on here. This is cool. Morning, everybody. We're gonna head off to Cascade Locks, which is about 9 miles away. My parents are gonna be there. We're hungry. We're gonna move out and get there. But real beautiful area with the creeks and the waterfalls. It was really neat to see that last night. But once again, we're ready for town. My body feels pretty tired actually still after that 24-hour challenge. So hoping to get some rest. But we have to go 9 miles first. Always a good time. This creek is really cool. It's beautiful. Yeah, cool bridge. Woo! Wow, that's a long way down. I don't know if you can see it that well, but pretty cool. Oh, there they are. What a crew. Oh boy. Hello. Must not get them ahead of me. I must keep going.
I just want to hug you.
No. No hugging. No. Stay away. Following this creek around, it reminds me of this brainstorm session I had with John Grutzy as the Merciless Merchants. That's what we call ourselves when we published our adventures. But we're talking about different types of dwarves in the realm. And in Dungeons and Dragons, sometimes they're just dwarf, but they've also expanded that to hill dwarf or mountain dwarf, and it just adds a little different kind of flavor. And so we were trying to think of something similar we could do in our world that we're creating. And one idea was like river dwarves, which is kind of weird because there's a myth that dwarves are scared of water. And so that doesn't quite fit, but yet it's different and but still familiar. But I kind of pictured them as a little bit more lazy, and they had rather use the creeks to pan for gold instead of going into deep mining tunnels and swinging a hammer and chisel all day. So these guys hang out on the creeks. They're mining, they're panning for gold, and they may have these little boats that they can maneuver around in the creek. Maybe they use a special type of short oar that they use as their main weapon, but they can also use to paddle. You know, so just weird, different ideas. We always throw them down on paper and hash them out together. I don't know if we're going to use them or not, but this creek kind of reminds me of creek dwarves down there. And then you can add flavor, like, okay, where would their temple or hideout be? And I would think a waterfall. Could have a nice cavern cut back into a waterfall, and you know, the dwarves leave, and suddenly you got a new dungeon that has some river dwarf flavor to it. Yeah, there's a temple behind the waterfall. Boom, they use their boats to go through the cave, and then there's a whole big lair. I don't know, that's how my brain thinks. Those are my thoughts for today. It's a beautiful creek. This gorge. So last night my family was asking me all kinds of questions about my parents. They're excited to meet them today. And I was just thinking about it just now. What I should have done was I should have, you know, just told absolute lies. Like, you know, don't have direct eye contact with my dad or he gets really angry, you know, or that my mom is hard of hearing. You actually have to shout at her so that she can hear you. I should have done that, because then I could have just kicked back, watched the chaos, and be amused. But I didn't. Should have, could have. I think that would have been funny. But I guess that's just my humor. I think we have, I don't know, like 6 or 7 miles to go. I haven't checked in a while, but we are, at least I'm cruising. The mighty 3, Fact, Old Spice, and Beaver are just behind me, and I'm going full speed. You know, I'm trying to go my full speed, and I feel like they're going like half speed, and yet they're right behind me. Like, it's just not fair. Must be nice to be young again. But it's just a beautiful day out here in lovely Oregon. Sometimes you gotta walk along roads. Bridge of the Gods. We arrived.